That shit overrated, outdated, played out. When I sense hatred, like erasing, I fade out. I gotta get it. Whether you gon' rock and roll, I don't know. But either way, I'm fixing to break out. My life changing like leaves change in the fall. I've been broken too, but you don't see me tripping at all. Cause what goes around comes around. Niggas hate why they up, cause they got the means to let you down. See the bigger picture. You ain't tripping on no dollar cause you richer, nigga. Fuck a hoe and face your problems cause you different, nigga. That's the game. I got my own car and created me a lane. Fuck you saying?
Showed up and showed out, but pretty much I just want to start off by saying that I'ma keep it funky with y'all at all times. I'ma keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'ma keep it 100% real with y'all, like I wish somebody would kept it real with me my whole life. But pretty much I just feel like the black and brown community, all the melanins period, we just need to remember, and I need to remind y'all of how powerful y'all is. But if nobody has told y'all how powerful y'all is and what the truth really is and what life is really is, then I'm going to do that through my gift. And if Spirit has approached me specifically for me to do that, then I'm not going to turn away, and I'm not going to just be disobedient and not do what I'm told to do. Because going through this journey, I found out that, okay, the entity that we've been praying to, we've been going to church to and all of that, and, you know, the religion that's been forced on us for 400 plus years is not really something that's been serving me. So through me going through my journey and finding that out, I feel like it's only right for me to put the information out there and let y'all know how powerful we really are. So, I just want to let y'all know that, no, y'all not going to hear y'all grandmas or your mama or even y'all great-grandmas talk about the things that I talk about, because religion is something that's been forced on us since slavery, since before slavery even began. So, it's like, and you got to ask yourself, like, okay, racism is something that's been in this world for so fucking long, like, why hasn't there been a change? Like, why is this a problem that's ongoing for this long? And it's because they don't want us to know our real power. And I know y'all probably like, dang, she sound like a whole Black Panther up in here. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if y'all think I'm crazy because of how I talk or anything like that. But y'all need to speak more power into yourselves, and y'all need to get into the habit of speaking more power into the people around y'all. We so used to just being nasty with each other and just talking about bullshit and just going about our daily lives, not really thinking about the ones that's watching over us. But I'm here to remind y'all that all of that we need to be thinking about. So the truth is going to be harder to digest than, you know, a lie, especially when you've been living in that lie and been comfortable for living in that lie for years. So, you know, I know that I'm busting a lot of brains right now, and I'm probably freaking a lot of y'all out, but I'd rather tell y'all the truth than to sit up here and just tell y'all a lie and just to, you know, be profiting off of people just for the readings that I do and not really speaking the truth about what life really is. And a lot of y'all probably, you know, seeing me do this, it's hard for a lot of people that's been knowing me for years. Like, you used to me probably just seeing me as the same person that I've been for years. And unfortunately, no, we're supposed to evolve. We're supposed to change. We're supposed to go through life and, you know, learn from life experiences and do those type of things. I shouldn't be weird. I shouldn't be crazy for just doing that and for wanting to spread the information and the things that changed my life to other people. So no, you don't see a lot of spiritual people or people keeping it in their families because we're taught that it's evil and it's demonic. Even if you see, you know, and there are different paths that you can take in African spirituality. You can practice Ifa, hoodoo, voodoo. You can study Yoruba religion, but all of that is like is under the umbrella of African spirituality, and it's under the umbrella of what our ancestors, our loved ones, what we used to do. This is how we naturally are. We shouldn't just look at it like, oh, it's evil, it's something we should just the label as demonic when it's something that we've been doing for a long time, but it's something that we forgot that we were doing, and it's something that, a lot of families, you don't see a lot of families keep it in the family, because after years they just pick up religion and think, okay, that was demonic, that was evil, that wasn't something that was good, when no, it was really something that that was protecting you, that was, helping you even benefit things in your life. Yes, with the good comes the bad. So yes, in the spiritual world, there's going to be evil spirits, there's going to be demonic things that you need to protect yourself from, but just going through religion blinded and not knowing about the spiritual world, you're not, like, you literally praying to an entity that can't help you at all, that's not really watching over you. The entity, Jesus, Christ, Lord, I'm here to be real with y'all, and I'm just letting y'all know that's a made up entity just to oppress us. And they won't tell y'all this, but the entities that's actually, being disguised as the names that they putting into religions and into the Bible and stuff like that, is actually our ancestors, entities deities that's watching over us, spirits that's guiding us, and we don't even know it because we don't take the time to look into things, to research, to actually listen to people when they talking, instead of just saying it's bullshit and saying somebody crazy. So, but even if you think about the Princess and the Frog, like, you think about when they have voodoo and African spirituality in there and everything, like, that whole representation of it was completely wrong, and they represented it as evil, demonic, all of that, when really you have entities also in voodoo and Ifa and just in African spirituality period that's watching over you and guiding you as well. So if you just completely ignoring those entities and your loved ones and ancestors that's been watching over you, it's like a big slap in their face. Like, they literally standing around here trying to connect with us, trying to get in contact with us, and we too busy being oppressed and following a book that really, it wasn't meant for us. And naturally, we didn't run to religion. We didn't look up to the sky and wait on somebody to come save us. No, we would know that we gods and we goddesses and we the creator of our own worlds, and that we can change things in our life, and we can also make big changes with the deities and ancestors and loved ones that's watching over us. But if we just ignoring them and not paying attention to how people trying to tell us to connect with them, then you're not going to make the connection ever. You're not going to ever see real change in your life. And a lot of people, a lot of Bible thumpers will be like, no, I know God that made big changes in my life. You don't know it, but them was your ancestors, your family members, the deities that you don't even know about that was saving you every time, that was watching over you. So that's why I say it's so important for us not to just go ahead and label something as demonic and evil, and to just go ahead and call somebody crazy when you haven't even taken the time to really learn about something and really absorb the knowledge of it, really do the research. So, and plus it's like, my gift speaks for itself. Like, it's not a lot of people that you see that's doing things that I'm doing, and it's because nobody's taking the time to actually put the work in to really make a connection and really get the information out there to other people too. But, and you damn sure don't see nobody with my gift in religion at all, because that's not it's not going to get us nowhere that way. We have to actually make a connection with the Most High that was meant to watch over us, that's actually watching over us, for us to really see change in our life, for us to really grasp a hold of life and really grasp a hold of how things are. But period, religion has boundaries. We're not meant to be in boundaries. Like, just like how we say in the Bible, oh, if you gay, it's a sin, you going to hell. If you do this, you going to hell. If you do this, you going to, like, no, that's the type of Most High that's the type of God that you serve. That's not the type of God that I serve. The Most High that I serve and that I honor is actually a person that's loving, of peace, of all of those things. If you have a If you have a good soul and you a good person, that's all you're gonna be judged on. You're not gonna be judged on who you laying in bed with, what you like. No, that's not. I'm sorry, that's not the person I honor. I look up to, the one that I'm getting my information from. But we've been oppressed for 400 plus years behind religion, and it's like you really just gotta ask yourself, like, why do you think that is? Why do you think they trying to oppress us like this for so long? Like, what's the reason? And it's because they don't want us to know our true powers. They didn't want us to have access to our highest power, and they hid it behind religion. And period, you can't nobody get up in here and get to typing in Bible scriptures and all of that, because period, like, can't nobody even get up here and tell me they done read the Bible front to back and understand the whole thing. Because even when I done tried to read the Bible, I done read a good good amount of it. Most of the amount I couldn't understand, and even when I was still going, I couldn't fucking grasp it. So no, you need to actually be spiritually tapped in to be able to decipher the Bible to the mass population, because it's literally nothing but lies, and it's a lot of names in there that's not the real names of the people that we should be calling out to. Like, we literally been calling out to Jesus, Lord Christ. And even if you say God and you think about that, you think about that entity, or you think about Christianity, any of that, I mean, you you worshiping an entity that's really not saying nothing, that's really not looking out for you, that's not putting no type of power into you, not speaking no type of life into your life, not, like, literally. And they're not gonna tell y'all that we've been doing this for years, but that's what we've been doing. So I'm here to let y'all know that African spirituality is actually how we make a real connection with the ones y'all think y'all praying to. I'm making a real connection with the ones y'all think y'all praying to. I'm here to let y'all know that. So a lot of y'all could say I'm crazy, say I'm doing something wrong and this and that, because period, anybody that's known me and known me for a good amount of time, they know that I'm a genuine person. I've never been out here to do nobody wrong. I've never just been out here just in the streets doing bullshit, just evil, spiteful towards people, none of that. And being that way and just not taking accountability and not realizing that, okay, maybe it is some things that I do need to realize and I need to look deeper into. Once you do that shit, like, you'll start seeing such a big change in your life, because it's a lot of people that'll just scroll past everything I'm saying, but it's actually people that's inboxing me behind the scenes, calling me behind the scenes, and that's actually inspired by the things that I say, and it's making a change in their life. So, it is what it is. Yes, ain't no questions at all. Ain't no questions at all, because, I mean, my gift literally speaks for itself. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to be getting a lot of the information that I get without being in connection with a higher power. A lot of y'all just hear me saying, okay, Jesus Christ. Y'all heard me saying, call him a motherfucker, and y'all like, oh, this girl, oh, she crazy, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, y'all need to actually be listening, not just with your ears, but you need to open your heart up too. Like, and a lot of y'all souls is damaged and not really functioning properly. So I know a lot of the things I say go over y'all heads, but I mean, all of these things that you probably confused about, if you confused about any way that I'm saying it, hop off this video and go to YouTube, and do not go to Google, okay? Because the algorithm just gonna show you everything that's not what African spirituality is. But go to YouTube and watch some videos of some people that look just like me and you explaining. You gonna hear them say the same fucking thing as me. And the crazy part is, a lot of people be like, oh, all these spiritual people just hop on here and get to saying the same thing. No, have y'all ever thought that maybe we're in connection with the same source? Like we actually made a connection with the higher power that's actually watching over us, and we actually getting true facts and information that we need to be telling y'all. But yeah, let me see what else Spirit had me write down so I could say to y'all. But pretty much we were the first to do everything, and when we taught them, including our magic and gifts, they turned on us and it kept us in the dark for years, because we were the first humans on earth. We were like, period, and science has proven this. I don't care what nobody say, but period, this is what Spirit tells me, and Spirit ain't told me nothing wrong yet, so I'm not gonna doubt my gift or my Most High at all. So period, we were here first. And it's like we created them, and we wanted to create them so we could have, it's like they wanted their own species or something like that. Like, it's like after we created one, that one was like, okay, like I need the whole species of this whole kind that look like me. Like, I can't just be the only one out here. So it's like, us as the melanin cosmic beings that we are, we went ahead and used our powers and, created more beings that look like Caucasian beings, genome beings. So once they had more beings and everything like that, it's like, we looked at them as if they were our children. So, of course, just as you look at your children, you want to nurture your kids, you want to teach them everything, you want to pump them up with knowledge, pump them up with love, because that's just, the type of beings that we come from. And if you think of how you would like your Most High to be, and how you would like your Most High, that looks over the majority population, you would like your Most High to be like, cool, love, nurturing, harmony, peace, all of that. And that's exactly how the Most High is that I serve. So, and how the cosmic beings, ancestors, when I say cosmic beings, I basically mean our ancestors. And I don't know why people run from the ancestor word, but like, what? Like, who would you call family members that you don't know from generations, like years back? You would call them fucking ancestors. So when they pass on, yes, you're of their bloodline, so they watch over you. That's what an ancestor is. But anyway, I know y'all, some people be tripping like that. Look. But basically, we want to teach them everything, give them some of our powers and everything like that. But of course, they ended up turning on us and using that power against us. So when they use that power against us, yes, most definitely, we are gods. That's why I wake y'all up every day with grand rising gods and goddesses. And it's no disrespect to the Most High at all, because he wants us to know that all of that power he has, we have that power within us as well. So, yeah, basically they turned on us and just kept us in the dark for years. And, basically they were able to oppress us, able to keep that power from us, because, once you get great power like that, the type of power we have, it's like you get big-headed and it's like you just want to take over the fucking world. And I know a lot of y'all like, oh, this sounds like some movie shit. Like, our life is literally a movie. I don't know if you... I know a couple of y'all done said that before, too, in y'all lifetime. Like, ooh, my life is a movie. Yes. But, so, basically, we just have been oppressed for all these years. But that's why you see more genome spiritual people than melanin spiritual people, because a lot of them already notice within their families, within their groups. Like, yeah, they'll have that fucking Bible somewhere on that nightstand, but really they going and they got an ancestor altar. They using their spells and they using all of this to, boost certain things in their life, and they, using the power of certain deities to do certain things in their life. And even celebrities, they a lot of them would be like, oh, I thank God, oh Lord, thank you, but really they're spiritual people behind the scenes, and they probably, a lot of them probably healers, witches, all of that, but they not gonna tell us that because they don't want us to have access to that type of power. If we, all of us, realize that we got access to that type of power and actually use it, do y'all know how much fucking damage we could do? Like, they know, but we don't know. But it's a lot of people like me that's trying to wake everybody up and let y'all know. So yeah, basically, a lot of other people, a lot of other races is using what's meant for us, using what we naturally started doing, and they using that power against us right now. And we just completely in the dark, thinking that, you know, we praying to an entity, we praying to somebody that's actually helping us, somebody that's actually gonna come and save us one day from heaven, when that's not gonna happen. Like, our actual Most High is within us. Every time we make a move, every time we do something, our ancestors, our loved ones, the Most High is watching us. He's not sitting up in heaven looking down from the clouds. Like, no, we literally, when you lose a family member and you asking God why, okay, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Like, you calling out to the wrong person. You're not going to get the answers calling out to him. But if you call out to, you know, the deity who your ancestors were calling out to and who we meant to call out to, then you gonna actually start seeing results. You actually gonna have a direct connection to your loved one that just passed over, and you gonna know that when our loved ones pass, they not completely gone. Like, life is not just cut off at that point. Life is for real eternal. We live on after death. Just like how y'all think well, no, what was I finna say? Just like how we hop in the car and go to each other's houses and shit like that, our loved ones can literally teleport to this loved one house, that loved one house, teleport right in your bedroom, sit right next to you. Even as you sitting right there and watching this video, it could be a loved one sitting right next to you, watching it with you. Like, these are things that we need to actually, like, not see as demonic, not see as evil, because once you pass over, you're going to be a spiritual being as well. You're not going to be the physical vessel. You're going to be, your soul is going to live on. You're not going to have this physical vessel anymore. And once you go on to the spiritual realm, are you going to want, you know, and once you come and visit this physical realm, is you going to want your family members and everybody just ignoring you, just, you know, so wrapped up in religion that they don't even realize that they praying to an entity that's really not doing nothing for them. Like, that's literally how they looking at us. Like, probably screaming and yelling, trying to get our attention, and we sitting there looking up to the sky, waiting on somebody to come save us. But a lot of entities that they, you know, say in religion, that they say in Bibles or different religious scriptures or anything like that, is actually names to just mask African deities, or deities as spiritual deities that's watching over us. They don't want us to know who's really protecting us, who we really can connect with to become the powerful people that we are. And everybody think, oh, spell work is evil and it's demonic, and talking about chakras and meditation, that's crazy talk. Like, y'all don't even understand, this is literally shit that's meant for us to use so it could change our lives, so we could protect ourselves, so we could be the powerful beings that we are. And I know a lot of y'all not, you know, used to people talking power into y'all like this, but this is my job. This is what I do. And literally, this is how I talk to myself every day, just so I could get through all the physical and spiritual attacks that I go through and all of that. just so I could get back on here and do my work, because I change people's lives and I touch people's hearts, and I mean, my work speaks for itself. And a lot of y'all can act like, you know, all of that stuff that I said in my Chicago reading didn't come up, but period, everything is coming to light, and spirit gonna show up and show out. But I just want to get on here and, you know, just clarify a few things. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good day.
I know that I'm the shit. I don't need your secondhand opinions. I see the hate on your face. You can't play.